Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani had a great start to their relationship when, on May 5th, Stefani remembered her spouse's 31st #1 country single of all time in a touching homage to one of the most influential country music artists of all time. Texas performed a TikTok video montage of some of her favorite Shelton moments. The final clip of the movie went viral among admirers across all industries. Back when Apollo was a newborn, Stefani played a clip of Shelton performing Old MacDonald. We can almost feel the sparks flying between Stefani and the Oklahoma rancher, who would go on to become the most successful coach in The Voice's history, because of this exact moment. We don't know who enjoys their traditional family fishing trips anymore, but every one of Stefani's kids is incredibly close to their stepdad these days. In fact, ever since Shelton sang Old MacDonald to a young Apollo, they've only grown closer. Stefani captioned the video with her own sweet message revealing her immense pride in her husband's remarkable accomplishments. More. Country music sensation Shelton, also known as the Kids' Blake Shelton, has found a new fan base deep in Oklahoma, where the sky looks like an endless Apollo and planes fly enormously. Blake Shelton's music finds its way to Gwen Stefani's youngest son, Apollo. It's hard to describe how touching it is to see Shelton, a towering figure in cowboy boots, singing the classic children's song Old MacDonald Had a Farm to a happily laughing toddler. This touching moment, which combines rural charm with modern love, captures the essence of Shelton's growing role as a partner to Stefani and a father figure to her three sons, Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo. This picture beautifully captures the warmth and compassion of the country icon, showcasing his softer side and the strength of his diverse family. What a beautiful and intimate moment. It shows how unique Shelton and Stefani's love is. Now let's get into the reasons why this moment is really delicious. A soothing tune for a cowboy, Blake Shelton has been captivating audiences with his deep voice and hit songs for centuries. However, there is a performance where he sings Old MacDonald Had a Farm to Apollo in a warm nursery setting instead of a large stadium. This takes a different approach. The song, which has lively animal noises and a simple melody, brings together Shelton's harsh country roots and the gentle role he's accepted in St. Fanny's family. Apollo may be sitting on a rocking rocker, plucking a soothing acoustic guitar and singing the song. This bridge connects the two places, and the fact that it is at once mundane and remarkable shows how even the simplest deeds may have a huge impact on the strength of relationships. There's more to this than just singing a nursery rhyme. Shelton is embracing a character that makes him vulnerable. Their relationship started in 2015, when Apollo, Stefani's youngest son from her previous marriage to Gavin Rossdale, was only a newborn. Fans have seen a different side of Shelton on stage, and he's eager to embrace fatherhood with silly songs and animal noises. Shelton has become an integral part of the boys' lives. The sweetness is in his constant effort to make Apollo happy, which shows that love is as easy as singing a song. Love is the cornerstone of blended families. The romance between Shelton and Stefani, which started on The Voice set, is a modern love story that challenges traditional ideas of love. She is a pop-punk legend from California, and he is a country singer from Oklahoma. Despite this, their differences have only strengthened their bond. When they tied the knot in 2021, they committed to providing a warm and supportive environment for Stefani's sons. Shelton has shown that he is not only Stefani's spouse, but also a loving presence in her children's lives. He was born into a mixed family in 2014, and Apollo has spent his entire childhood with Shelton, who has been a constant presence in his life through playful and nurturing activities like singing Old MacDonald. As a family, they are stronger because of the memories that Shelton creates with Apollo, which help him feel safe and secure. These times also show that love is about being present, whether it's through a lullaby before bed or a do-it-yourself performance on stage. Shelton's sincere concern for Apollo and his brothers shines through in his charming gesture. The simplicity of the design, with its repetitive pattern and animal sounds, adds to its charm. that are sure to delight kids of all ages. The song Old MacDonald Had a Farm can captivate listeners of all ages. Whatever Shelton does with his baritone voice, mooing like a cow or clucking like a chicken, is likely to. The simplicity of the song allows Shelton to connect with Apollo on his level, allowing them to form a connection through the joy they both feel, and it becomes an endless supply of chuckles for Apollo. Shelton's selection of Old MacDonald reflects his rural roots and serves as a reminder that the most memorable moments in parenting often arise from his experiences. He grew up in rural Ada, Oklahoma, experiencing the traditional way of life. When he sings about pigs, chickens, cows, and the like, it's more than just a performance, Shelton puts on his cowboy hat for the occasion, sharing a bit of his own experience with Apollo in a way that will feel very personal to him. This creates a bond that is both lighthearted and deeply rooted in his identity. The sincerity heightens the delicateness of the moment, creating a harmonious arrangement akin to a duet that harmonizes two unique voices into something beautiful. Shelton and Stephanie's relationship is a beautiful example of how two people can overcome their differences to form a stronger bond. What began as a friendship during a tough time for both of them has blossomed into a partnership based on mutual support and shared values. Shelton's willingness to meet Stephanie's children, who are immersed in their world of bedtime stories and nursery rhymes, is a small representation of this interaction. Shelton exemplifies this connection well in his rendition of Old MacDonald for Apollo. The gesture represents the same love he gives Stephanie, regardless of the circumstances. Shelton's involvement in their family has been praised by Stephanie on multiple times. Whether they're working on music or dealing with the challenges of co-parenting his children, Stephanie has hailed him as an expert with her sons. She has mentioned in previous interviews how stable and joyful Shelton's presence is. Attributes that are apparent in situations like singing to Apollo symbolize the foundation of their blended family. These acts of care show that love is more than just romantic feelings. It also includes the daily work of building a home together, which the couple finds to be a moving and wonderful experience. Shelton isn't worried about sounding perfect. He just wants to be in the moment and perform a song that makes Apollo happy. This transcends their fame and speaks to everyone who has ever sung a corny tune off-key, shared laughter, or a memory made to make a child laugh. It's a reminder that love is often found in the simplest, most imperfect things. The essence of their family's journey is captured by two people from different worlds who choose one other and the children they love, one song at a time. The image of Blake Shelton singing Old MacDonald to Apollo is beyond sweet because it embodies the heart of their narrative. In the end, it's not just about the song, it's about the love that lays behind it. For example, making animal sounds while singing about a farm and creating a memory that Apollo will always remember are all examples of how seemingly small actions can have a powerful impact.